Hello, everyone, here playing Farming Simulator 15 on Oklahoma. Almost finished harvesting here. This episode got just a little bit left on field. Again, I always confuse which one is which here. Field 4, just got a little bit left there. I think the combine's on the last strip. We're going to start replanting here this episode. I was going to do that here last episode, but, well, money. Lots of it, too, I might add. So, yes, we sold the horse there if you didn't miss last episode. We made, what, almost 8... Actually, I think it was almost exactly $8 million from it last episode on horse. Almost $8 million. I need to go check here. I don't think we're past the great demand yet. Maybe a couple hours left yet. Where am I going here? Where are we going? Still getting used to this menu system. Only 5 hours left. Wow. Okay, cool. Guess it hasn't been as much time as I thought. I thought we've been working here a little longer than that. But anyway, we'll get Corsa back on the field. I just had to refuel this truck here. Truck was out of fuel, so that's why bringing him... Oh, really? Come on, Corsa. Seriously, the combine needs to be unloaded. Okay, what's weird, Kevin? Really weird. I went to refuel the truck there because it was needed fuel. Like, it was done. It's like, Corsa's like, nope, we're not going any further until you refuel. So it's like, stop the truck. Corsa leaves like just a little bit of fuel left so you can like make it to the fuel station, right? So drove it over there, refueled it. And it's like, you know what? I'll drop this back off by the silo there, Evan, so Corsa can just pick up the course on the silo. You think Corsa picks? No. Instead, Corsa's like, I'm going to try to drive to the field. So Corsa's like trying to drive through the silos to get back to the field. So I stopped it, tried to get it going again. Like, well, let's line it up on the course here again, see what's going to get it going. No, Corsa would not drive the course. It's like, nope, we're going to the field. Like, no, Corsa, you need to, whatever. So that's why I'm like, fine, I'll unload it myself and I'll bring it back to the field. And look what Corsa is doing. Now it's going to go drive the course. Really? Empty. Yep. Don't mind me, I'm just complaining about Corsa again. Typical. With that being said, Corsa still works way better in Farming Sim 15 here. I mean, that's just like a minor complaint there. And I still don't get why Corsa does that sometimes. So yeah, I guess there's like a task chain left. Anyway, we're going to leave that to that. We are still working on picking up bales over here. Corsa's doing halfway decent. And again, we still got the whole problem where it drives through the bales on the field, and it works for the most part. We just got to clean it up, right? Actually doing pretty good over here for all things considered. I think we're looking really good. We are done mowing. I think, is the windrower done? He's not done yet. That's odd. He should be done. Going really slow. Yeah, maybe that's as fast as you can go with the windrower. Okay, maybe that's as fast as the windrower goes. I did not realize that. Not sure why the baler's so close behind it then, though. Yeah, he's only like 1, 2... That's weird. I don't know. Moving on. I'll just pretend everything's working good over here. Probably isn't, but... yeah, Brapper's still working. Baler's still working. We'll just leave Corsa to it and see what Corsa can get done, right? Okay, let's get some tractors rolling here. We'll leave that combine alone. That's a truck over there. Okay, I was going to say, what is that over there? Let's see what's here. Oh, and we're going to plant soybeans here, by the way. I think I mentioned that last episode. Oh, let's see. Actually, Group 5 here has the equipment we need. Actually, you know what? We should try this one, shouldn't we? Yeah, we'll do that. Let's switch you over to soybeans. There we go. Well, you put this one on field 1 here. So see how it goes on that field. Giving this planter a try. Bought it just to try it. I did not realize that it actually is technically smaller than the John Deere ones we have, but those are actually supposed to be that color. Doesn't look quite right, but whatever. Might want to do a headland pass across here. There is a pole and it's like, what, 1 or 2 trees now. This looks bigger than the John Deere's, doesn't it? I don't know, maybe not, everyone. It's only like, what, 1 meter or 2 shorter, I think. So it might be about the same. Sure looks wider, but... We'll do a quick headland pass. Probably should have set the GPS up for this. There we go. Got it. This is the Virgo 600. I don't think that's quite right. It's Virgo something. Virgo... Yeah, it doesn't, I guess. 600 IED it says on the tank. That might be just the tank model, though. Does that pivot there? Yes, it does pivot. Oh, boy. Look out. Tempted to steer. Oh, boy. Okay. Not going to worry too much about the little missing strip down the field. That should be fine. We'll just throw... I think we... Whoa. Oops. We'll just maybe plant from this side of the field. I think that'll work just fine. And we'll throw a hired worker on that. Go back to number 5 here. Grab another planter. I do not actually want this planter here. I'm going to want one of these here for field 2. Again, I'm with the hills on field 2, the DB90s, and even the 120. 120 does better than the 90s, surprisingly. But, yeah, the 90s and the 120, they skip parts on top of those hills. So, definitely want this style planter. This planter does just fine on hills. Some differences, everyone, but don't have any problems with this one, so that's good. And a reminder again, by the way, we are doing this against Thomas Console. Here's a little challenge on this map. Again, I'm not entirely sure like how we're going to figure out the challenges here, like as far as winners go. Just because, again, we didn't get started at the same time. I'm pretty sure Console was scared of us, so it took him like 20 episodes before he finally got up enough bravery to attempt this here again. You know, after all, after losing so many challenges here last time on the past Farm Sim maps, I mean, you know, you can blame them, right? Okay, perfect. That one's already set to soybeans. Oh, stop, tractor, stop. These 9560s seem to have slightly questionable brakes, shall we say. Iron the worker. Whoa, that's right. Oh, stop. Yeah, stop. Okay. Right, forgot about this. We gotta turn the plant. Yeah, planter. We'll have to redo this portion ourselves because otherwise the hired worker will see that this section's already fertilized and like, nope, we don't need to do this section again. I'm not sure, everyone, if it's just what I'm assuming here, everyone, is the game does not know how to use an implement like this. I'm assuming that's what the problem is, unless something, it might be just as simple as something's not set up right too, everyone. That could very well be. Oh, are we out of seed? Not turning on. Okay, apparently we're out of seed. Okay, never mind, everyone. Go back to the shop and go. I mean, I even looked at it too. Like, it's okay. No, we're good. 6,504. There should be some percentage of something in there, right? That was all perfect. Oh well, back we go. Back to the farm here. There we go. Oh, draw distance on those seed bags must be slightly lower than the rest. Interesting how those took a minute to pop in there. Let's fill up the fertilizer. We'll just top everything off. I'll just put a check. Actually, the Burgo was already full. We're going to top that one off when we bought it. There we go. And we'll top the seed off here as well. Yeah, definitely was the seed. The seed was completely out, wasn't it? Again, you can tell Farming Simulator here 15, it is definitely not set up and designed for this from the looks of it. You cannot see, you know, you've got multiple different types of fill levels in one unit like this. One piece of equipment. I don't know what you would call it. One unit, I guess, or something. I don't know. Whatever you want to call this, everyone. Again, it only shows one fill level. It shows the combined fill level. Like in this case, you got fertilizer and seed, right? You can only see one of them. Even when you switch back and forth, when you can see, you know, okay, that one's got fertilizer in it, that one's got soybeans in it, but you cannot see the level in it. So it's all in one, unfortunately. I know there's still again, I'm wonder why, but we get comments every now and then. People say Farming Simulator 15 is better than 19. Just all those little ways, everyone. There's a lot of little things that just, I'm sorry, but this game is not better than 19 in any way, shape, or form. Yes, there might be a couple of mods in this game that are nice yet. GPS, horseplay. But again, Farming Sim 19, we do have GPS, and it works. And I still like this version of GPS better, but it does work. We do have course play. I can't say the same about course play. Course play in Farming Sim 19 is garbage. We'll just, sorry, flat out, it's garbage. Compare it when you compare it to Farming Simulator 15. Everyone, yeah. Don't know how to fry that one. Everyone, sorry, everyone. Course play garbage. Better off with auto drive. Auto drive works way, way better. And then, in fact, when auto drive works so well, I actually kind of miss it here in 50. We'll find having auto drive here as well. Unfortunately, we don't. But I was talking with Console. I think he said auto drive came out around the end of Farming Simulator 17. That could very well be one. I don't. Not sure on that one. My first experiences with auto drive was in Farming Simulator 19. Here again, course play got so bad. It was like, okay, we got to do something, right? Well, there's auto drive. Let's give auto drive a try. And definitely glad we did that one. Way, way better. Now, the question is auto drive better than course play in Farming Simulator 15 here? I mean, that actually might be debatable. It's better in some ways the way they have the whole course design set up. I mean, it might be better in that way, but it's the actual, like, intelligence of auto drive better than course play? I don't know. Highly debatable. Like I said, everyone, course play does pretty good for the most part here in this version. There's a few gotchas here and there, but we're going to see if we can request a driver here. Yeah, he must be off the field just enough. Yeah, off the field just enough. It's not going to let me request a driver. That's a bummer. Oh, well. Anyway, nope, that's not actually what I meant to click on. I want another planner. Let's see, 4 and 5. Yeah, we can use this planner here. It doesn't really matter. At least around where I live, everyone. Pretty much a mix. Both styles of planners get used to plant soybeans. So this is realistic. You can use either planner to plant them. Obviously, some farmers, they'll just use their corn planter to plant the beans as well, because they can have just one planter that will do both, rather than having to have two planters, a corn planter and a drill of some sorts. For those who don't know, the main difference between, say, a drill and a row crop planter like this, row crop planters tend to be a lot more precise. The way I've always heard it described, and it's probably not entirely true, but the way I've heard it described, drills are like an uncontrolled spill of seed on the ground. They're not like super precise. They just dump the seed out, right? Whereas most of your row crop planters, very precisely, very precise spacing. Again, corn really, really benefits from that. Everyone don't know that soybeans benefit from that quite so much, but corn, keep that spacing, the depth, keep that all the same. Everyone get the best yield possible for your corn. At least from what I've heard, most farmers will say that the drill probably will give you a little bit better yield for soybeans. That's what I've always heard. Everyone just plant a slightly higher population, slightly higher controlled spill on the ground, maybe. Just around where I live, everyone. Soybeans, I guess, are not quite as picky as what corn is. And then, of course, at least on the row crop planter like this one, they're typically set up on a 30-inch row spacing. And then, of course, some farmers will have planters, row crop planters like this that will have in-between rows, essentially, as well. They will plant on 15-inch spacing. So when it comes to planting corn, you'd only use half of the rows. And then, of course, when they're doing the soybeans, they would use all of the rows. This particular E90 planter is set up on 30-inch spacing opportunity anyway. Nope. Stuck it over the culvert. That probably wasn't actually super good. So I was actually lined up pretty good the first time, wasn't I? Trying to shift over, get this better. Okay, iron that worker. And let's grab. There we go. That's the 90. Yep, that's the 90. We'll take the 90 here. Primarily bought the 120 to do field 6 again, everyone, but at this point we're still working on alfalfa on that field. Not sure if maybe after this time we'll replant that field. We'll find out, everyone, because again, it is really good money, everyone, and assuming course play can do a halfway decent job, it's fairly easy, right? And again, everyone, don't forget, if you'd like to join us in on the RDAllen multiplayer servers, that's the Farming Simulator 19, by the way, and the RPC servers. I get reminded of this quite frequently on the multiplayer server. We get people asking while I'm live streaming if they can join. And it's like, oh, yes, absolutely. You can always join us if you want. And then it's like, oh, got a console. Sorry. Multiplayer servers, everyone, are for PC players only. Again, Farming Simulator is not cross-platform compatible. There were some rumors when Farming Simulator 19 came out that it was going to be, but those proved to be just rumors, unfortunately. So, again, Farming Simulator 19 is not cross-platform compatible. And my doubts if 22 will be able to never know, but we'll see once. Even if it was, I would still require the mods to be cross-platform compatible as well, which is hard to say. Hard to say. But yes, again, if you'd like to join us in on the multiplayer servers, and you have a PC, please join us in on the RDAllen TeamSpeak server. Again, RDAllen TeamSpeak server information down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. If you're having trouble joining the multiplayer servers, ask on TeamSpeak, and if someone's on, we'll be glad to try to help. Again, at least for myself, when I'm tipping on in the evenings, usually when I'm on. That's actually, I think, probably when most players are on as well. Evenings, United States time, anyway. Okay, I think everyone else is rolling at this point, right? We got field 1 going. We got field 2 going. We did pretty good. Pretty good over here. How's field 1 looking? We're almost done with field. Oh, this is not looking good. Okay. Good thing we checked this. Why is this not working? Also, let's put down fertilizer. I forgot to check that, didn't I? Looks like I must have missed that one. As soon as I hit the hired worker, it quit working, didn't it? It did. Wonder why. Looked like it was on. Looked like it was lowered. Definitely have seed. Oh, does this not work? Yeah, okay, and it's not putting down fertilizer, is it? Okay, that's slightly one strike against this, I guess, sort of, but... That's interesting. Oh, the raise and lowering is not. Okay, something's wrong with the raise and lower. It showed it was lowered, but it is not lowered, is it? Okay. Well, we'll leave that lowered down, I guess, which might mess up our headland over here. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Well, I guess it's all soybeans. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Like all the same crop type. So, yeah, doesn't technically matter. Okay, we'll get some GPS going here. Gonna width on that. We got an offset. We do have an offset. Where did that offset? There's that button. Turn the planter on. No, it's not quite pulled out yet. Oh, let's turn it on, though. Interesting enough. Okay, steering's locked on, and away we go. We're planting. Yep, we're planting. Check. Better shove that over to the left. Oh, well. Just need a couple rows. Hopefully we got the row shutoffs on that unit. We'll shut those rows off there. Don't need to be planting corn out in the boondocks there. Okay, I guess that's about as fast as we're going. 9 miles an hour. That's still pretty high speed planting. They're like 9 miles per hour. It's moving right along. And of course, don't forget, if you haven't done so already, be sure to give the video a thumbs up there. Always very much appreciated. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do that there as well. I guess we already mentioned if you want to join us on the multiplayer server there. By the way, if you'd like to watch the multiplayer episodes, you can find those over on Twitch. Again, RDAllen on Twitch. I stream when I have time and when I have internet, which unfortunately, internet here the last few months has just been, oh my goodness. Some days, everyone, it's great. Other days, like, non-existent. So... And it's mainly the upload speed that's always the problem for some reason. The download typically is always pretty good. Don't have too many issues with that. Something with the upload speed. Had my internet provider out several times to try to fix it. Every time they think they fixed it, and, I don't know, something's wrong. Don't know what, where, but and it's weird, everyone, how from one day to the next it'll vary. You know, again, one day, everyone, it'll be perfectly fine. Next day, no. So weird. Oh well, make the best of it. Like I said, everyone, stream when I can. Hopefully, later this year, everyone, we can get that working a little better. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, we'll see if we can pull up some comments here moment. And see what we got here. Christopher was saying, good morning and good video. Thank you very much for that. We'll very much appreciate it. I will have to say, when it comes to subscribers, I think I got some of the best subscribers out there. Always get a lot of really nice comments, typically. Very, very rarely ever do I get nasty comments. Of course, there's that Wisconsin fella when he runs down that leaves some comments. But, you know, we try to keep him in his straitjacket locked up, you know, best we can and whatnot. Speaking of McConsole again, by the way, don't forget challenge here is against McConsole. I forget what all the challenges were here again. I know 500 cows, we got that one done, everyone. We're working towards $100 million. Again, we weren't sure on that number. We kind of just threw that one out. I think $100 million is definitely reasonable at this point. Bailed Field 6, we got that one done, everyone. And we didn't really use, other than picking up the mess, we didn't use anything OP to do it. All in-game equipment, actually. Let's see, what else do we get? All the challenges that come to mind at this point, everyone. I'll have to maybe ask the console if there was any others that I'm missing. I'm probably missing something, but yes. We got the cows, working towards the money, we got the baling done. What else can we get done? Not sure. I know there was some mention maybe owning all the fields out, but that, I don't think we want to do that. There was some mention of root crops. Don't worry, I squashed that idea like a book. Root crops going on this map here. Not this time around. I think we did root crops maybe the first original series of them, but I can't go on a lot of root crops. Animal Team guy was saying convoy mode is the mode you're after. Convoy mode. Oh yes, convoy mode. That is the that is the name of the mode there when you're running multiple pieces of equipment on a field there, and you have the convoy distance. That's the one thing that's like really lacking in this version of Force Play, everyone. When you're running multiple pieces of equipment, especially combines, anyway, everyone, you keep the combines away from each other. It's very, very important. Again, unfortunately, this version does not have that. Casio was saying, awesome video, Randy. Keep up the great content. Hey, thank you very much for that. Anthony was saying you should stay with the red tractors, much better than the green. No. Definitely not. Notice how when we're actually making some good progress here. We got the green tractor. Oh, we got the gold tractor, right? Go. I was saying all our plant equipment green here at this point. Made a mistake buying that, didn't I? Well, if you having COVID, I'm telling you folks, COVID just messes you all up, right? Getting COVIDs, everyone. The next thing you know, you're buying red tractor. Terrible. Just looking at this tractor, it reminds me of how much better the graphics in Farming Sim in 19 are. Again, I know some people say the graphics in this game are better, but yeah, wow. You look at the graphics on this, and just like the ground, the crop textures, the planter itself, the tractor, in every way, shape, or form, Farming Sim 19 is way better than the graphics. I mean, way better. I know someone mentioned one of the reasons they think Farming Simulator 15 is better is because of the draw distance here. So you see that circle, and there's two circles there actually. Just two circles that are very obvious. You got the same thing in Farming Sim 19 too, everyone. So I'm not sure why they say this is so much better. Farming Sim 19 has the circle as well. In fact, I think it's Farming Sim 19 has two circles. There's two circles in Farming Sim 19 too, everyone. So not sure in which way someone thinks that the circles are better here in 15. That doesn't make any sense. And when I say the circles here, I'm talking the draw distance, right? So Stacy was saying, awesome video. Keep up the great content. Hey, thank you very much for that. 13 Dixie Pride was saying, and the circle of death appears. Okay, maybe he didn't quite say it that way, but yes. The Circle of Death has appeared a couple of times. It actually hasn't appeared here lately again, everyone, but I'm sure it probably will here at some point again. But yes, good to see the Circle of Death has reared its ugly head again, so to speak. Again, Circle of Death, maybe those of you not familiar with it, real quick, where Courseplay gets stuck doing a loop, an infinite loop, means it does it forever. An infinite loop, just stuck doing a circle. It drives in a circle. It just drives a circle. Literally wear a spot out in the ground where it drives. It was a common problem back in 15, it was a common problem in 17, and I think somewhere halfway in 19 they finally fixed it. Well, they sort of fixed it anyway. Everyone, fixed it amongst all the other things. Of course, they just, yeah, I'm kind of done with the Courseplay mod in 19. Everyone, in case you can't tell, kind of done with it. It's too many problems. Way too many problems. DK was saying Farming Simulator 15 is by far the best. Here we go with another comment from someone saying 15 is better. Again, I'm trying to comprehend here why people would think this game is better. I'm sorry, I do not get that at all. In what way is 15 better? But yes, again, we've got a couple of cool mods here in 15, everyone, but those are mods. Those aren't the game. You go from the menu and the graphics, and again, even the mods. I mean, we got some really good mods in 19 as well. We got some really good mods. There might be different mods, but we got some good mods in 19 as well. So, and then, of course, we were discussing this here. Was the last episode or episode before one? The whole mod compatibility issue here in 15 as well. The shop, it's just, the list goes on. And when this game is not in any way, shape, or form better than 19. I do not get why people say that yet. Unless, of course, they're referencing just the mods. Then that's just mods, everyone. And again, we got some good mods in 19 as well. We do have GPS. Courseplay, well, we got auto drive. And auto drive, I think auto drive is probably better in 19 than Courseplay in 15, everyone, at least in its abilities and the way it creates courses. It might not overall be better as far as like the AI functionality of it goes. It might be a little derpier than Courseplay is in 15 here, but again, on the overall functionality of auto drive, I think it's better in 19 than Courseplay is in 15. And of course, auto drive's functionality in 19 is light years ahead of Courseplay in 19. Light years. That's not even a challenge, really. Oh, speaking of this here, yeah, I think I mentioned this comment from McConnell already. Comment from McConnell right here. Auto drive was around in late 17. For 19, the majority was auto drive. 15, Courseplay after work. And you can see in the future episode, I'm in love with Courseplay again. Yeah, same here. Same here. Plenty on look at that time. With that, I think we're going to wrap this episode up here. I'm going to continue planting. We'll hopefully finish planting here. Shouldn't take too long. Actually, goes pretty quick planting on this map here, everyone. And we'll continue working with Courseplay on picking up bales. Just got to keep an eye on it here. Wow, there's a lot of equipment right there. Let's go check it out before wrap it up. He's heading back. This is the whole problem right here. Is what he's doing right here. I wish I could get rid of this, but I don't know what to do about that. You're wrapping. You're raking. I don't know why the raking's taking so long. I mean, this seems like this should be done by now, but it's not. So whatever. And we're bailing. Yeah, they're pretty much keeping up neck and neck with the rake, isn't it? Almost weird. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, again, everyone, thanks for watching. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.